Anyone who has gone to any news site to read any content over the last couple of weeks has seen just the sheer pervasiveness and the intensifying nature of content around the coronavirus. We've been tracking it, of course, and what we've seen, even in just the last week, that 22 to 30% of all ad impressions are appearing in coronavirus content, which is just a huge number. And as a point of comparison, crime and violence, which is a pretty popular brand safety filter, during that same time period, we saw 2 to 5%. So I think that just speaks to how pervasive is really the best word coronavirus content is, and how that is creating some challenges for marketers and publishers, where a couple weeks ago, some of our clients came to us really asking us to help them figure out ways from the advertiser side to protect their brands from some of this unwanted negative content, and from the publisher side to be able to offer that to their advertisers. So we've been pretty hard at work trying to solve that as quickly as we can, really with the goal of, with everything we have going on in the world right now, giving folks one less thing to worry about. So what we're doing is we're releasing these brand suitability filters. They're going to be epidemic brand suitability filters, which will include coronavirus, COVID-19, of course. And they're set up in such a way so that we can offer low and high risk differentiators of content, so that advertisers really can make some of the choices of what's best for their brand. I think brands are really having a challenge right now, in that when they want to be able to make sure that their advertising strategy can go as planned, but they want protections against, and this varies differently for each brand, unwanted negative associations with coronavirus type content. So what we've done is, instead of traditional brand safety filters, which are binary, they either block all content related to a topic or none, what we've created is brand suitability filters, which have low and high thresholds. So a brand might be comfortable with content around educational content surrounding the coronavirus, or content around some of the impacts to popular culture, but they very much want to stay away from content, say, about some of the horrible tragedies or lockdowns or content of that nature. So we've been working with our clients to try and make sure that they have those choices and those tools. So really, where their ads are going to show up from a digital standpoint is just one less thing they really need to be concerned about.
And it's an exciting time for publishers. Exciting meaning they're great need and demand, and of course opportunity for brands. So how do you see this changing, and what are the opportunities for the publishers and for the brands? Obviously, you're guiding them in a safe way, but what are the opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, we've started to see increases in consumption of different forms of media as a result of the big changes in people's lifestyles associated with the virus. So I think it does pose some great opportunities, in that folks are consuming more online content, they're consuming more television media, streaming is increasing. And I think that the world is just changing so rapidly day to day, that everyone is just trying to figure out what makes the most sense for each and every individual brand and publisher, to try and make the most of the engagement that they have, but do so in a way that protects them from things that they might not want to be associated with. We're working with our DSP platform partners so that this is readily available for anyone who uses Comstore's contextual targeting solution. It'll be under an epidemic brand safety filter, and we did that on purpose because coronavirus has actually brought up a lot more content regarding Ebola, SARS, and other epidemics that we wanted to make sure this was encompassing all of that. And we are working with our platform partners to try to make this available for advertisers for free for the next 2 weeks. Again, all with the focus of one less thing folks need to worry about to protect their brands.